Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome to my Ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please go and donate on patreon.com. In the Long Life Pantry, the vegetarian 72-hour pack menu. Free meals for one person, or free meals per day for one person. So let's see what we have. Today is our second lunch video. And you will notice if you compare my videos, I did 2 of our snacks on my first day. Because I did a snack in the morning, the breakfast video number 1, and if you compare lunch video number 1, you will see I did another snack. And that was planned, because you can mix your stuff as you want. You can do 2 snacks on one day and not a snack on another day, it doesn't matter. So we are going to do our biscuits for lunch. We're going to do our Southwestern style Southwest beans and vegetables. This is quite a runny dish. And we are going to do our isotonic drink, and that was the cat scratching one of the beds in the spare room. And I'm going to use the spoon, and here's one of the what do you call them? One of the ration heater sachets we're going to use to heat up our meal. We'll see. I do have a tea I could use, so I could mix this in some way and then just use heat the tea in the ration heater as well. Okay, there we go. We'll start with our peach drink, orange color. This is another of the not so strong drinks. It's stronger than the strawberry, but it's not as strong as, say, the pineapple or the tropical ones we have. So you can get away with between half a liter and 750 ml of water. Don't add more. It does taste artificially peach, which is not a bad taste if you want an artificial peach taste. So now let's see what we have. I can see sweet corn. There's a potato. There's a carrot. There's a bean. I think this is a bean. A lot of sauce. And there's a green bean. There's a bean. There's a green bean. This is almost more like a soup. You almost want an extra starch with this. If you really want to, you can take one of your biscuits packets and crush it up and dump it in here. You know, those ones with the packets of the wheat biscuits. I do not like that taste, so I'm not going to go for that. But this is almost more like a fixed soup. And I'll treat it as such because, I mean, it's so nice and soupy. Which A is a good thing. You won't get these beans hopefully soft enough now. And you get extra water in it. Although you might have wanted a bit more food for the weight of the water here. But this more of a soup thing. It's got really not a very big smell. It's not it's a savory smell. It's not it's a curry or any other smell. What it does have is a slight burn. It's either a slight curry or a slight chili. I'm not sure which, but this, if you just sort of make the vegetables a bit smaller, have the beans, to me, it's very much tastes like bean soup. You just don't have the meat element. Well, my mom used to add a little bit less of curry or burn than they do here. But I have had some of your legume soups with burning, so I will call this more a soup, almost a fixed soup thing. It's not bad. Very reminiscent of bean soup, and I think it looks like there's more than one type of bean in here, besides all of the sweet corn. Of course, sweet corn wasn't in my mom's bean soup, but hey, you can't have everything. Now we've got our digestive biscuit, which you can maybe also crush up into the food. Doesn't really taste like just cookie. And it's one of those sneaky cookies that's made with brown flour. Not very sweet. You can even put this in here if you really want to. Then you can almost go weird soup and biscuit feeling. That's the only cookie I think you will get away with having masquerading as a biscuit. For the Americans, not the English type of biscuit. And yeah, for you Americans, dump these cookies in here. The English is sort of the American unsweetened scone. That's a biscuit. We would call it a scone as well. To Americans, apparently scones are stuffed with fruit in it. But it looks very the same to me anyhow. So I would chuck in my digestive biscuits in here if I want to go for the scone or the American biscuit style, beans and biscuit style stuff. There's enough soupy liquid for it to soak up. And it will make quite an interesting meal, I think. I've tried it now. Put a bit of biscuit, oh well, a bit of a digestive biscuit, which is the English type biscuit, with a bit of the stew, and it's not bad. It's actually quite good. My problem is the texture. I wouldn't go for that, but otherwise it's quite cool. So a very light lunch. So what do we think of this? Our digestive biscuits doesn't really have a taste because it's digestive biscuits. It really never have taste. Even the British ones don't. But this might even taste better than the British ones. Our peach drink. You can use more than 500, but definitely not more than 750 for this. It's artificial peach taste. It's very sweet, but it's not a bad taste. Something I think they could actually add for the vegetarian rations is the lactose-free drinks that the South African rations used to have. I think it really needs that extra little boost, since you do not have the protein of the meat, but you do have the beans and such. And then we've got our digestive biscuits. Not bad. I would actually think it cool if you can exchange one of, but then it'd have to be the 500 ml of the lactose-free drink with one of the cool drink sachets. It would be cool, but anyway, not bad. Digestive biscuits. So this is not a bad meal. You can sort of pop this in there and actually get a very Americanish style beans and biscuit meal. Very interesting meal. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel. Please subscribe. Please can donate on Patreon, not comment. See you at my next ration review.